Hello to all my friends out there, and this video is what if I ever had to eat my stockpile? What if something happened and I had to eat my stockpile? So what I do is I like to stockpile in a way that I eat it all the time. I stockpile it, but I also eat it. So I have some peppermint tea, and this tea is herbal tea. So as some of you know, I was able to get off the Diet Coke. And I want to thank two people. One, Sensible Money Mom, because she mentioned that she just went cold turkey. And so I was always afraid to do that because I had a very long-standing habit. So I thought, you know what, I am just going to go off cold turkey and see what happens. Well, what happened was not good. Tell you the truth, I think I had a mild seizure. But, you know, it's a treacherous habit. And so I had spent some months with dry Dollar Tree. If you're new to the stockpile, just pick up a couple of these. This honey can be eaten on pancakes, toast, biscuits, peanut butter and honey. And then the other thing I stockpile is lemon. So the other person that really helped me was somebody said, I'll light a candle for you. I don't know how I know, but I know it was that woman's prayers that started my ability to stop drinking Diet Coke. One time I watched a pastor, and he was deathly ill. And he asked everyone to pray for him, and so all of his congregation did pray for him, and somehow he survived. And he said, I don't know whose prayers saved me, but one of you guys saved me, literally saved my life. I feel that person lighting the candle actually saved my life. I don't think, given the severity of my addiction, I could have lasted much longer drinking this stuff. So anyway, so I'm drinking herbal tea. I'm not drinking all herbal tea, but I'm trying to drink. I'm not addicted to tea. Okay, so because I don't want to get addicted to something else, because then I'm going to have to go through the withdrawal. I also went off sleeping pills. And that was pretty miserable. So one of the meals that I eat all the time, and I ate for years, is boiled eggs and tuna sandwiches for lunch. Okay, in the stockpile, a good start would be 20 cans. And so I just bought 5 cans though of this. I got it at 99 cents, only for 79 cents a can, and that's a really good price. So what I do is I squeeze all of the liquid that comes in the tuna out of the tuna. And then I rinse it a couple of times with water, and I squeeze it as dry as I possibly can, because it's going to taste better. Your tuna is going to taste so much better if you do that. Wow, this is pretty nice tuna. I'm going to have to get some more tuna down there. This stuff was 79 cents. Look, this is some nice tuna. 99 cents only. When you can, stockpile 20 cans. Okay, so I like on my tuna lemon pepper, if you have it. It tastes good, that's why. And then, you know, if you put a little onion or chives, so I'm going to use chives because I don't like to chomp into onions, but a few chives. I buy these 99 cents only. And then I'll start with the mustard, just a little bit. And if you carefully mix up your tuna so that it's not too wet and it's not too dry, it is going to taste so much better. So if you add the mayonnaise little by little, less bad stuff is going to happen. And you're going to have much better tuna fish. So I posted, I was thinking, you know, 2 things. One, possibly the reason people tend to overeat is they're not eating 3 meals. You know, by the time they do start eating, they're way too hungry. They overeat, They eat, you know, snack foods because, you know, it takes too long to make a meal. I was telling my son, though, you know, at Albertsons, you can buy really good deli sandwiches. You know, if you're not into making sandwiches and you can buy really good sandwiches, they're not super expensive, and a half is enough. Not as cheap as this, though. This is cheap, and this is really good, too. Of course, I've been making this for years, so I have my methods. And the other thing I wanted to mention is, you know, I was a nurse student for years and years on end. I wasted so damn much of my life in the pursuit of being a nurse. It was not successful. But one thing, and like they don't tell you this, like when you're becoming the nurse, they go, look, that's malnutrition. Look, that's alcohol poisoning. But when you're around it long enough, you know it when you see it. And so what I've been seeing is signs of malnutrition. So that's one reason I do this. You know, if you eat this for lunch or something similar, you're probably not going to have malnutrition. And that's enough for 2 sandwiches. And then I want to mention, I went out of my way to buy the food marked down. At one of the 99-cent stores, I can get 2 loaves of bread for $1. So why wouldn't I? I'd be getting, this bread would be costing 2 cents a piece instead of 5 cents. I got the tuna marked down, well, the price was 79 cents. Why would I pay $1 when I could get tuna for 79 cents? And this is good tuna, too. These are going to be some good little tuna sandwiches. If you were really hungry, you could eat 2 of them. And then the other thing you might want to stockpile is top ramen, because it's cheap. So if you had to eat your stockpile, or you know, if you fell onto some hard times, you're not going to get malnutrition eating this. So okay, so I had the oatmeal smoothie, and so okay, the one hot sauce that's really good, and I lost my lid, which is not good, but it's lost. I can't find it. So I like about 5 drops, not too much. I don't want it. It tastes good though. And then I need my lemon juice. Where is my lemon? Okay, I want to mention something. See how I'm losing the last itty bitty bit of my lemon juice up? That's another thing that's really going to save you money. And I want to mention something. One of the followers, okay, 2 really good comments. One of the followers said if you buy a lot of eggs, you won't go hungry. And that is really true. You're not going to run out of food if you buy a lot of eggs. And another great comment to do with not running out of food is if you save every bit of your food and you put it in the freezer and you don't waste any of it, you're not apt to go hungry. The comments are really good. I suggest you guys read them. And so if you're new to stockpiling and you start eating a little bit like you are eating your stockpile, you know, that's your food. Okay, and I had some cookies. I like these in the little individual packages because they're not going to go stale. But if you keep them in the freezer and if you eat them, you eat a lot, these are really good. I got these at 99 cents only. And what's really tasty is they have so if you go to the dollar store, so you buy some tea, they have 100 bags for $1. You stockpile some tuna, you buy some eggs, you buy some cookies, and I suggest, you know, if you're even looking in the direction of running out of food, buy the cookies in the most cookies in the biggest package for $1. I'm going to start doing that anyway just because it's smart. As soon as I eat these delicious lemon cookies, of course. And then stockpile some top ramen. And so then think about three meals a day. Breakfast could be a little burrito, and you could make it in the freezer. and eat it on the way out. It could be some oatmeal. It could be an egg sandwich, and then lunch could be some kind of sandwich and soup, and then dinner something cheap. I'll be coming back with something cheap. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.